Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Online Karting League. This is our ranked racing. Sorry about that late start. I had a bit of an issue there on my side. And we're also loading into the incorrect track. But we'll race. We've got 8 kids on the track at the moment. Alexander Pricevich, Morgan Cooney, Leighton Kelly, Daniel Resende, Alphonse Kiwi, John Stander, Rory Sangmafisa, and Max Mason. I think my sound is very low at the moment. Let's just fix some of the noise back in there. There we go. It's better. Who are we waiting for? Queenie got a jump start. That's unfortunate. But we'll get going with the racing. For some very odd reason, we are starting facing the back for some reason. And we lights out and away we go. Hopefully the next track will be at Ambserg. First card away is Alexander Pricevich, Daniel Resende in second. Here comes Mason just behind him in third place. And then here comes John Stander, 3 wide on the exit of the second corner. Resende is going on the defense there against Mason. Stander in fourth place. Leighton Kelly, Alphonse Kiwi there at the back. And then Rory Mafisa just behind Alphonse. Pricevich leading the charge. Mason in second. Daniel Resende has gone down into third place. And John Stander over the back of Resende. Oh, 3 wide into the left-hander we go. Wow! That was amazing there by Stander. 2 for 1 special. Resende defending there, trying to get his position back. And he does, going down the inside on the left-hander there. Or right-hander rather, double right onto the start finish. Pricevich leading the charge after the first race. Or first lap rather. Max Mason going to go down the inside into turn number 2. And he makes that stick in his CS kart. Resende trying to get back at him. John Stander's there as well. Here comes Alphonse Kiwi. He's going to force his way down the inside of Stander, pushing him out. Leighton Kelly's getting involved as well. Stander has gone from second a moment ago into, where's that now? In 4th, 5th, 6th place even. A lot of positions lost. Resende, Kiwi going from last, potentially trying a last to first. Will he have enough laps to do that? Kelly behind Kiwi, just keeping an eye on what's happening in front of him. Resende has lost. Oh, late dive there by Alphonse Kiwi. Not ideal that. Oh, he's going lawnmower. They unfortunately very late dive by Kiwi, and that took Stander out of the equation as well. So that's unfortunate there. Alphonse a little bit too keen on that passing opportunity there. Rory Sangmafisa at the back, with John Stander just behind him after the unfortunate incident. 7 cards started the race. Morgan Cooney got a disqualification for a jump start at the beginning. Alexander Pricevich getting away from the get-go. Hey, he's completely on his own as it stands. 3 laps done of 7. Mason on his own. Max Mason as well as Daniel Resende. There's big gaps. Leighton Kelly and Alphonse Kiwi charging right behind them. Let's see what's going on here. Alphonse Kiwi, Leighton Kelly. They probably shouldn't fight. Maybe think about working together. Although it's ranked racing. There's only a final. There's no pre-final to get a better starting position. If you're starting at the back, that is it. You have to work your way through the field. Kelly, Kiwi, Resende. Got a whole host of different drivers. We've got the South African in the form of Pricevich. South African / Serbian, I believe. Resende from Mozambique, Leighton Kelly UK, and Alphonse Kiwi from Sweden. Rory Mafisa from South Africa, Max Mason UK, Stander from South Africa, and Morgan Cooney, I believe, UK as well. Here we go, 3-way battle now for the last podium position as it stands. Alphonse Kiwi just sitting behind Leighton Kelly. Kelly getting involved now with Resende. Worth noting that these are all very young drivers. I think the oldest one on track would be Alphonse Kiwi, who would be 16 or 17 this year. Oh, down the inside goes Leighton Kelly, and almost a 2 for 1 special there for Kiwi. Trying a cut back there, not getting it his way completely. Side by side, we go into the last corner. And over the start finish we go. Lap 5 of 7. Kiwi pushing down the inside of Leighton Kelly, forcing him wide. Resende getting involved now as well. Resende trying to pick up the scraps. Kiwi onto the curb. Swedish and Serbian. Alright, fair enough. Prasovic has been living in South Africa for forever, though, so I would have just called him South African. He's definitely part of the Cape Townian family. But yeah, Prasovic, Swedish / Serbian. Okay. I wanted to claim him as one of our own. Not to be then. Resende all over the back of Kiwi. Kiwi defending his line. If I'm not mistaken, Prasovic does race internationally with the South African, under the South African banner. Is that not correct? Resende all over the back of Kiwi. Kiwi not breaking away from this charge as of yet. We've got Prasovic and Max Mason's got time penalties because he is 10 seconds behind, so he must have had a jump start. Yes, he did. 10-second penalty for jump start. Unfortunate there. Still the coolest battle on track. Resende, Kelly behind Kiwi. Will they be able to get closer? One more lap to go, I believe, as we go across the line now. With Prasovic to start our final lap. White flag. Alexander Prasovic, Max Mason. Well, Mason's got a big time penalty though, so it's technically in second position is Kiwi. Prasovic going to take it home for us. There's a battle of the wooden spoon at the back at the moment. Rory Sang, Mafisa, Stander having a go at it. As I say that, it seems like Stander is still... Oh, late send there by Mafisa. Oh, and he just clips the rear of Stander. Stander keeping that cart facing forward though, which is the most important of it all. Yeah, see, he's driving for South Africa, then he's South African. If you represent the Rainbow Nation flag, you are part of the Rainbow Nation. I don't care about passports and IDs. That's the beauty of being South African. Doesn't matter where you're from. There we go. Prasovic taking the first race of the evening with Mason. Big time penalty though. In second on track, but he will be demoted. Down. There goes Kiwi in second. Then Resende and then Kelly will be ahead of Max Mason on track. And we'll quickly exit immediately and go towards... I think these guys didn't leave quick enough. I don't think we're going to have enough people for the second race. We might have to wait a whole 15 minutes before we go into the next one. Okay, give us a couple of minutes to get this sorted. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. This time we've got 9 carts registered. Apologies about the delay again. We have had a bit of a mistake, but now we're on the correct track. We've got Ambserg in Sweden. It's an awesome track. It's very fast and flowing. Done some driving on it yesterday. I really enjoy this track, so hopefully you guys do as well. Get hopefully put on a good show. Max Mason on track, John Jr. Thunder. We've got Tony Orby joining us this time around as well. Morgan Cooney, hopefully he does not get a DSQ before we actually start racing. Give everybody a moment to load in. We only have a 3-minute qualifying, I believe. Morgan Cooney on track. Priceovich with the Kokoro Esports. Also drives for Kokoro in real life. Down here in Cape Town. He's one of the teams. I believe they're a UK based company. Oh, I love this track. It's such a nice track. It's made this track for Alphonse Kiwi. As part of the ongoing work, we have this is his home track. But it's maybe not as popular as the rest, but it is a super fun track to race on. Long, straight, fast and fun corners. That first corner is nice. It's very banked. And really good. Throw your cart in there and just let it stick. Especially the Tillotson. It's the rest of our gentlemen. Supposed to be loading in right now. So far there's 8 of them. Oh no, Alphonse, Liam, Skuman supposed to join in. We've got 7 of the carters as it stands loaded in. Waiting on quality finish, then we can get going. Okay, who's currently where? Max Mason leading the charge at 43.9. I've definitely, in my practice sessions, I've seen the times go down to high 42s. Morgan Cooney, 3/10 off. Then Alexander Priceovich. Go through everybody. Priceovich is 4/10 off. Daniel Resende hasn't done a lap yet. In 4th place is 1.4 seconds away. John Jr. Stander. Resende crosses the line. Not a legitimate lap. Mafisa will cross the line for his start of his only lap, hopefully, to get that lap on the board. Hey Tyler, hopefully you join us soon in the ranked racing. It will be really cool to see you back with us. Mason crossed the line, still not improving. And that's the same for Cooney as well. Priceovich, will he steal this one right at the end? Oh, he goes up into 2nd place. A 10th off the lead. Stander will not finish another qualifying or legitimate qualifying lap. Daniel Resende, what will he get? Will he finish an actual lap? He does. 6/10 off the charge there. No. Let's see. Mafisa, 2.5 seconds. So Mafisa still trying to learn the track. And then Leighton Kelly, absolutely no lap at all. I'll just start from the back. Oh, that's great. Yeah, unfortunately, I won't be streaming. I only do 3 races at a time. But feel free to ask on the ranked group, the WhatsApp group we have with all the drivers, that if they want to continue driving. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of them that's still keen. Just need to let them know and they'll race. Alright, here we go. We are now in our start sequence. Max Mason, Pricevic, Cooney. And that is lights out. Ooh, Pricevic gets an absolutely blistering start on the outside, trying to squeeze Mason towards the inside as hard as he possibly can. Well, look at that. Mason going around the inside and ahead of Pricevic, trying to go onto the grass there. Pricevic really trying to bring the lawnmower out of that T4 cart. Cooney on the outside. It is it's a bunch of OTKs essentially on this track right now. Cooney coming through here on Max Mason. The 2 teammates, and Nathan Kelly from the back. He's in P4 now. Rory Sang Mafisa as well, getting a decent start. Cooney, Mason, or Mason, Cooney, and then Pricevic. And here comes a strong toe. The toe around us, or down the straight, is absolutely amazing. Bank corner, you can just see that corner there. We've got 3 CS carts in the CS55 carts in the top 4. Mason, Cooney, Pricevic, Kelly. 3 UK drivers, 1 Swedish/Serbian, although he's representing South Africa, so we'll call him whatever we need to. But Pricevic has lost the position there on the Kokoro Esports cart. Cooney, oops, as we've changed, it seemed like he was going to send it down the inside. Cooney, Mason having a good go at it. Leighton Kelly has moved up into P3, so it's CS55, 1, 2, and 3. Down the inside goes Cooney, sending it down the inside of Mason, just forcing him out wide, looking over his shoulder. Mason doing a lot of grass cutting there, saving the groundsman some time on a Monday when he was supposed to be cutting the grass. No need, it's already short where Mason has been driving. Kelly now just behind. I'm wondering if Kelly does have his own helmet. I would like for him to send it to me so we can add it into our database. Kelly getting a much better exit. You can see he's running his cart wider, opening up the steering wheel a lot earlier, which will mean a lot more momentum, sending it down the inside into the last corner, forcing Cooney out. No big loss there though, because the toe is so strong. You'll see Cooney just come straight back at him. Having said that, Kelly's got a lot of pace down the straight. There we go. Cooney's back onto the rear of Kelly. He's going to send it down the inside. He's going to go on the outside, trying to do a bit of a cutback, but it's like a 180 section. Kelly's going to have the inside. Oh no! And they clip each other there. Unfortunately, that opens a door for Pricevic to get through. But look at that. Max Mason, P4 to P1 in the space of 2 corners. Pricevic still in it though, the current top ranked driver in OKL leaderboard. Pricevic is going to want to continue building on that lead he's got on the top. He's, I think, only one of 2 drivers in the 2000s ranking, and that would be the other driver would be Max Boshoff rather, not Mason. See on track, we have a good battle at the back, but we are going to stay with the lead. Down the inside goes Pricevic. Cut back potential there, Mason. Nope, he's got the inside line. It's Pricevic into the next corner. But Mason squeezes himself through the twisty there and moving himself up into P1 once more. Cooney getting involved now as well. Max Mason, Pricevic, Cooney going with the cutback situation there. And you can just check Mason looking over his shoulder to make sure he blocks Pricevic enough. Pricevic having none of that, and he barges his way through down the inside. We're going to go 3 wide on the straight. Nope, it's 2 wide with a Cooney just getting a very, very, very keen just right behind him. Cooney on the outside, Mason on the outside, Kokoro Esports driver, Pricevic keeping the lead this time around. That's an epic race so far. by these drivers. Daniel Resende, the Mozambican driver, getting involved as well, is not too far off the lead. Where is Kelly? Kelly's fallen off quite a lot. Pricevic defending Max Mason. Cooney wanting to get involved as well, but Daniel Resende has now crept up to the back of these guys. We're going to start the final lap. Look at that defensive driving there from Pricevic. He's going to open up that corner just a little bit by moving to the left and then try and maximize his exit, but that is still not going to be enough because here comes Mason. Mason and Cooney bomb drafting each other down the line. Pricevic climbing over the curb, but he's already lost the inside line. Oh no! And unfortunately the bump there from Cooney on Mason has forced him into the side of Pricevic, which unfortunately let him lose a couple positions by going off track. Nonetheless, we are going back to the battle up front, the two British drivers, Mason and Cooney. Into the 180s we go. Second 180 now. Defensive driving there from Mason on Cooney. Daniel Resende is getting involved. We're going to head down into the final corner, or we're going to have a drag to the finish. Max Mason, Daniel Resende is also getting involved. Look at that. Side by side we go. Here comes Daniel Resende. Is he going to make it through? No, he's not. Max Mason takes the victory away from Morgan Cooney across the line. It was an absolutely epic finish there. It's just unfortunate for Alexander Pricevic, who got sent off the track into the first corner. But my, what an epic drive we had there by these drivers. Hopefully we have many more of these to come. Thank you all so much for tuning in. That was some good racing overall. The Tillertons are really epic carts. If we can continue growing this ranked racing, we can live stream it more often. A couple races here and there would really be beneficial. So get yourself a membership at www.onlinekartingleague.com. Get involved and come race with us. Ranked racing every 15 minutes, every single day, all week. And every week we start a new track. The season is 7 weeks. And then we might have something special by the end of the 7th week. And then we'll start a new season. Thank you all so much for tuning in for the quick 2 races we had on offer tonight. We'll see you next time for some more. Thank you all. Goodbye.